something also historical with Nintendo came the other day. It was a week or two ago. Nintendo reached 100 games on Nintendo Switch Online. Congratulations, Nintendo!
Feels good.
Yeah,
feels good.
games.
You want to know what games were added to be like 98, 99, and 100?
Let's hear it.
I don't know the
last
names
three?
of them because I don't care.
PlayStation, Xbox, and now Nintendo that has sort of a free online premium game catalog has mostly duds.
Yeah. No, that's my
agree with
point.
that.
So I'm paying $20 a month, which is fine. Like I would play
$20 a year.
Yeah, I'm sorry, a year. I would pay more than $20 a year in order to play better games.
I love that point. We actually were talking about this like 2 hours ago with a friend of ours, and I said, you know what they should do is they should add these games that we want and make it more expensive. Because we will pay for it.
Yes.
Make
More
it
people will buy
$30 a month. Make it twice as much. Make it $40. I'm sorry. Make it $40 a year, twice as much, and give us better games.
But 100 games, Rich, 100 games. Aren't you happy?
There's a dilemma that Nintendo's in, so I'll be the devil's advocate to your devil's advocate.
Oh.
It's getting dark in
There's
here.
only one devil apparently, or whatever. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's good. So for me, I think Nintendo, there are certain IPs that they have that are worth so much money that it doesn't
Serve them to give them for free.
So it doesn't.
It devalues,
It,
like,
it
the
devalues
brands.
them completely. So they're trying to throw you some change here, and they're not trying to invest in this too much. So I think for you saying if they put good content in it and charge more, well, how much more? Because if they were to just offer that game on the Switch, you could sell it for $20 a pop to a million people.
Here's the difference,
So
though.
how much would you have to? You probably have to charge $100 a month.
I mean,
To get that, so that's the. I'm not saying it's right, but that's my devil's advocate.
Here's my point. As somebody that pays $20 a year for the online Switch platform, if you said it's $40 now and we added all these games, I would pay for it and I would do it. But if you said, "Hey, you can buy these games for $20," I wouldn't buy them.
Really? All right.
Well, it's the same thing with the. So if you keep it cheap, you can throw away these penny games that no one would ever pay for. And then you get the best of both worlds. I understand what they're doing.
Oh, I'm not knocking it.
A lot of advocates in here.
Nick, to Nick's point, and I'm with him. We want a better catalog of games. If you're going to give us, don't celebrate bullshit.
Sure.
Let's celebrate something that's worthwhile.
The
You gotta buy it.
Wii came out in 2006, I want to believe. You know what you could play on there? Nintendo 64 games.
Yeah.
The Wii U came out.
How'd it work
was
though?
a
How'd you get those 64 games?
You download from the Wii shop and you pay for them.
You
and
paid for them.
I would
It
willingly
wasn't a
pay.
subscription.
It was like $5 to $7 for a game. I would willingly do that.
So they're not even
over
offering
again.
these games
Hell
though.
yeah.
That's my point.
the big
So
dilemma. You just want them anyway.
Yes, going to my point. The Wii came out in 2006, and I could play Nintendo 64 games on it.
That's pretty cool.
And technically I could play GameCube games, but that was cross compatibility. Okay, so the Wii U comes out, and we could play once again Nintendo 64 games thanks to the eShop. I think they even had Wii games as well.
Let's go.
Now let's go to the Switch.
Okay.
The Switch comes out. On launch, you couldn't play anything besides Switch games. After a few months, maybe 6 months, 12 months, they announced NES games. You could play NES games. Congratulations.
They like skipped all the good stuff in between.
6 to 12 months later, you can play Super Nintendo games now. We got Legend of Zelda. What is it?
Link to the Past.
A Link to the Past. Thank you. A Link to the Past. We got Donkey Kong. Like those are good games.
Those
Like
are the
don't
two
get me
I
wrong.
downloaded, by the way.
Yeah,
Donkey
the two
Kong's
games that I care
so
about.
good. It's still good.
The only and then what happened after that? I have no idea. You want to know why? I haven't
tell you.
even looked.
Can't tell you.
So
I have looked. I mean, there's like Punch Out, like
Sure.
there's the big ones, 100 games. Yeah, I downloaded. I think 3.
I was so excited for the Nintendo Switch because I couldn't wait to play my Nintendo 64 games and my GameCube games. The GameCube games that I loved growing up on this portable system that I could take anywhere and have fun.
Sure.
Haven't gotten that yet.
Yeah.
So
It's almost this like Pokemon card value over time type of thing is where if they vault these things for so long, the value goes up so much.
yeah, but
collecting
when are you
the
gonna
cartridges.
when are you gonna redeem them though? Because right now, the only people that are profiting right now is scalpers. Yep. Nintendo's getting nothing right now for doing this. And that's what it comes down
well,
to.
the
Like,
digital rights, they have it. My point being is that, yeah, you can get the 64 cartridge or whatever it is. But the fact that cumbersome way exists and that's the only way to do it, that makes just the IP itself value go up. So if they do release it, how much money can So
Yeah,
from a
but
business
when?
standpoint, you can turn that valve on whenever you need some capital. So
Sure.
it's actually smart business. It's not fun as a lover of the series.
I don't think so, dude. I don't think how are you going to profit though if you never release it?
Well-
it's been 4 years.
Well, you don't know what they're going to do.
And yeah, in all fairness, I mean, I don't think that's the point. I think they do plan to release them or give you different ways to do it. But then, to Hawes's point, the longer you wait, the more you'll want it, the more you're willing to pay, the more the demand goes up. I mean, it's literally basic economics.
Supply and demand.
It is a little annoying.
It is
But
annoying.
when you're running a business, I see what Hawes is saying. It does make a business. It does make business sense.
What they're doing
It's just
is
annoying to us
working.
who just want the good content and want to play it.
Yeah. You're just passionate. You want to play it.
I
but
want
it-
Fire Red
passionate.
so bad. I want to play
Once
Fire
again,
Red so bad.
Let's talk about the 3DS really quick. The 3DS
Let's do
had
it.
Pokemon Yellow, had Pokemon Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal. The 3DS.
Oh yeah.
The Holy Trinity.
Guess what games are not on the Switch?
Yeah,
Those games.
Those games.
Man,